From an accident as helicopter delivering food and mail to a vessel stranded in the ice pack in Antarctic coast to a terrifying clash of Puma helicopter, these dramatic aviation incidents underscore the risks and challenges inherent in air travel. Join us to have more incredible aviation moments. A dramatic event unfolded in Roy, Ogden, Utah, as a porch camera captured the moment a 1981 Piper Seneca 3 aircraft crashed into trees in a residential front yard. Miraculously, the two occupants emerged unscathed despite substantial damage to the plane. Thanks to the intervening trees, its cockpit remained intact, allowing the pilot to walk away from the crash. A helicopter delivering food and mail to a vessel stranded in the ice pack for nearly 3 weeks, 130 km from the Antarctic coast. Accident happened because of insufficient landing areas. Thankfully, no one was injured, even though several individuals were in close proximity to the aircraft. On May 30, 2002, a helicopter crashed while trying to rescue stranded hikers on Mount Hood. Terrifying clash of a SA-330 Puma that was designed by Sud Aviation at the request of the French Army. This occurred in Taiwan 10 years ago. A half of helicopter after falling in water. On July 4, 2020, an airport surveillance video shows that after lifting off from a portable dolly, an Airbus Helicopter BK117 turned right and briefly hovered. As the helicopter overflew the fence, it became unsecured, blowing up and into the helicopter's main and tail rotor system. The crew performed a forced landing. The debris impact and forced landing resulted in substantial damage to the fuselage, tailboom, and tail rotor blades of the helicopter.
Yep. Okay.
You should have bought that ice block.
Whoa!
You know, when an airplane is flying too slow, the air doesn't move over the wings fast enough to produce lift and the plane falls out of the sky. In this case, the plane was turning to the left while flying too slow, so his inside wing stalled. The Vancouver seaplane crash. An aircraft spiraled out of control moments after taking off from a building top in Colombia. The helicopter, which was offering a local experience, crashed into a building and got wedged between a cell phone tower. Thanks God, all 6 occupants, including 5 passengers and the pilot, miraculously survived. A small vintage plane crash landed on lanes of the 101 freeway in Los Angeles on Tuesday, bursting into flames, and amazingly, the pilot walked away. The plane's wing, still in flames, was draped over the center divider as crews worked to extinguish the blaze. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. The tragic crash of an Air India Express flight from Dubai to Kozhikode, Kerala occurred after the aircraft overshot the runway and plunged 35 feet into a gorge. The flight, carrying 190 passengers, encountered severe monsoon rains, causing it to skid on the tabletop runway. The plane's fuselage was heavily damaged. So terrible, efforts to rescue survivors were hindered by ongoing heavy rainfall. A tragic plane crash occurred on a residential street in Brazil 4 years ago. The crash caused extensive damage to nearby homes and vehicles, leaving the community in shock. Emergency responders swiftly arrived to provide assistance and begin the daunting task of assessing the wreckage. This helicopter ditched in the water in the North Sea and rescued on time. On June 30th in South Carolina, Avans R.V.9. aircraft met a devastating fate as it crashed into a dense grove of trees near Saluda County Airport after flying for approximately 22 minutes. The aircraft encountered technical difficulties, preventing it from reaching the runway. The impact severely damaged the plane, wrapping it around the tree trunks. Despite a fuel spill, no fire erupted, thanks to the rapid response of the Saluda County EMS. The moment Ukrainian forces shoot down a Russian Mi-8 attack helicopter in Donetsk, the helicopter flying low over a field before being struck by a ground-launched missile. A medical helicopter responding to a fatal crash scene in Milford Township crashed after hitting power lines while attempting to land. Glad that all 3 crew members on board managed to exit safely. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. A fire rescue helicopter crashed into an apartment complex in Pompano Beach, Florida. Dramatic footage showed the helicopter trailing smoke before spiraling into the building. Navy CH-46 helicopter approached the flight deck with abnormally high speed and sink rate and missed the flight deck. The rear port landing gear hit the man overboard netting and got stuck. The rear of the helicopter remained anchored to the netting, so increased power through the forward main rotor lifted the helicopter to an upright position and then had it roll over onto its left side. That is an amphibious Michigan 14. After such a hard landing, they were crazy to try and fly it without an inspection. It should have been towed recovered. And yes, the main rotor cut off the tail. This is very common in helicopter crashes. Oh my. During parade training in Malaysia, two helicopters tragically collided. The incident occurred while preparing for a ceremonial event, raising significant concerns about safety protocols. Authorities later investigating the cause of the collision to prevent future occurrences and ensure better safety measures during training exercises. On June 14th in Ponta Grossa, Brazil, a Waco aircraft with tail number Papa Papa Zulu X-Ray Yankee had an incident during landing. Oh my, hope the pilot was okay. A helicopter crashed into the East River near Roosevelt Island around 7 p.m. in 2018. The red Eurocopter IS-350, which had reported engine failure, submerged near East 90th Street. Dramatic cell phone footage captured the incident. It's so hard to land and stop on the runway. Amazing video of AHH-3 FSAR water landing at Jesolo Air Extreme 2011. Never knew that could be done. Awesome. Sounded like he cut power to counter the spin. Nice job. So great. A plane tips over after braking too hard. Oh no. The two helicopters belong to a private club and took off from Subang Airport to the foot of Genting Highlands in Malaysia. On July 1st, 1987, tragedy struck during an open house at Fort Bragg when a USAF C-130E tail number 6810945 and construction number 4325 crashed while demonstrating the low-altitude parachute extraction system. This technique involves using a parachute to extract cargo from the aircraft's rear door during a touch-and-go maneuver. The pilot, in the process of deploying an M551 Sheridan tank, failed to initiate the pull-up maneuver in time. The aircraft collided with a tree line, resulting in a devastating fire. Wow, that's a big tail strike. I hope they check the pressure bulkhead. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. A crash occurred on I-285 in the eastbound lanes, causing significant traffic disruptions. MiG-31 very low approach. A Cessna 210 nearly crashed into building after engine failure. Thanks God, all are okay. What a pity for Mi-2 helicopter, a workhorse. The aircraft spinning 5 times before a nearly vertical descent. Investigators suspect a malfunctioning tail rotor and are scrutinizing operational details and lease agreements. An R-64D hit mountain and rolled. Tail section split and rolled into valley of mountain. Then down it being lifted and taken away by a Chinook in Afghanistan. System failure at night. A recent plane crash in Douglas County gained attention after new footage revealed the aircraft nearly landing on Interstate 25. This plane nearly suffers wing strike during landing in sky. Another KLM in storm. Anyway, it was okay. Oh my God. Compilation of A-10 Thunderbolt is so fascinating. Oh no. This hard landing by C-172 nose gear. Thanks God the pilot was okay. A Boeing 737-700 lands too hard, causing the gear to collapse. The plane could not overcome the water. High Z's.
Oh my God.
One of its Ilyushin, Illinois 76 military cargo planes crashed shortly after takeoff on Tuesday, on March 12th, due to a fire in one of its engines. The crash took place in the Ivanovo region. You are watching Asiana Cargo 7474-00 land. Now watch it depart. If you find some interesting things from our videos, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. A Boeing 737 encountered a rough landing that resulted in engine damage, causing sparks to visibly emanate from the aircraft's exterior. And this is a 340. If you find some interesting things from our videos, please comment what you like so we can make more videos. Thanks much. Now continue. A Boeing 777 experienced a landing where its landing gear fractured upon touchdown. Fortunately, although the landing point was unplanned, no casualties occurred. No one was injured on the ground during the landing. The pilot and passenger also remained unharmed. Bless them. Like video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. The wing on the right side deteriorated, and in time the lift capabilities of the right wing failed. The lifting ability of the left wing continued to work and eventually rolled the aircraft over. The only thing the aircraft could have done was to make a forced landing on a highway, flat field, or water. The specific cause of this emergency landing is unknown, but all did very well. A Hungaker 356-seater came down close to the water, as if it was trying to float, then suddenly turned and crashed into the water in an instant. This occurred in Korea 7 years ago. A Russian fighter jet flew within 75 feet of the USS Cook, a US Navy destroyer, in international waters in the Baltic Sea. As you think the Apache helicopter pilot was showing off, performing a practice move, or trying to battle the machine back into his control. This happened in Afghanistan.
Oh God.
After the plane left the runway at Vnukovo Airport, Russia, its right wing, and then the right engine caught fire and caused this crash. Our Southwest Airlines Boeing 737 made an emergency landing in Denver after an engine cover detached during takeoff, striking a wing flap. All 141 passengers and crew were safe. A pesticide-spraying helicopter crashed in Yeongwang, Jeollanam-do, after getting tangled in a utility pole support wire. The wreckage scattered across a field. Luckily, the pilot was saved. Amazing! It's called PAF's Fighting Falcon. A small plane crash into ocean in Huntington Beach. This was the Lowestoft Air Show on 020803. The plane crashes into the water, and as it is falling, the pilot ejects successfully. Good job! Always be grateful to the firefighters. Like video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to watch more amazing moments. So nice. amazing takeoff. The pilot had to emergency land on California highway due to interruptions in the fuel supply. Luckily, all were okay. Icarus C-42 GCHVY doing a touch and go at Shobden Airfield, UK. So cool.
Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.